Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the Beta Plan playing Murder at Masquerade Mansion. Yes, this is something totally different. Somebody notified me of this game and said perhaps you might like it. Though I'm not one so much for adventure games, I do like some RPG, and I do love me some Noir. And those elements are in this game, and I thought it was a cute little one. For a little one-shot, so to speak. Moreover, this little indie game is randomly generated, and therefore it is always a new experience, and that is very cool. So I thought it might be nice to do, and even if you then download it afterwards, I'll leave a link in the description, you can try it out yourself. Moreover, as it is an indie game, I hope that, no, I'm certain that my computer will, be able to do 2 different tasks. And seeing everybody liked the vlog video so much, I thought we would do, boom! A face gun! So we are going to dive into this little game and, hopefully have some fun. Let's listen to the intro. Assuming there is one.
Dear Inspector, you are invited to attend Mr. White's annual masquerade party. Formal dress and mask are required. Well, here we are. I suppose I should find Mr. White and thank him for the invitation.
Yes, indeed. So, formal... t-shirts with dragons battling each other is not really formal, but they are formidable creatures. As for the mask, well... we can arrange that. You didn't see that one coming, did you? Let's dive into it. I think a murder just took place. After all, it is called Murder at the Masquerade Mansion. Should give it away. Yes, this man is dead.
It's Mr. White. He's been murdered. Everyone here is a suspect. I should speak to everybody to see if I can find out who did this. It looks like he's been stabbed to death, so I should see if I can find the murder weapon. Better watch my back, though. There's a murderer on the loose.
I should watch my back. So all these people have randomly generated lines, and that is extremely cool about the game. And, you know what, just let's talk to someone and you probably will be able to hear it when they talk. You know what, how about the kitty cat? Kitty cat?
How can I help you, Inspector?
Where were you and who were you with?
I was in the library with the jester and the raven.
As you can hear this whole sound clip breaking off, but still, let's write that down in our little notebook. She was in the library. And supposedly it was a combination of the cat, the jester, and the raven. Well, we should definitely talk to those 2 people then. Did you see anyone acting suspiciously, Cat?
I'm certain the devil was holding an ice pick earlier. White was stabbed to death, wasn't he?
So, of the murder weapons, we know that the devil, we know not, of course, this little kitty cat could be a naughty little kitty cat. But she says the devil was holding the ice pick. Alright, I should write that down differently, by the way. Doesn't mind. Who do you think did it?
I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
No worries, you're still a good little kitty cat, aren't you? Alright, let's continue, shall we? Goodbye. I think that was a very naughty kitty cat. I just turned around and been murdered. Alright, well, let's try that again. Wouldn't want to stop the video there now, would we?
Dear Inspector, you are invited to attend Mr. White's annual masquerade party. Formal dress and mask are required. Well, here we are. I suppose I should find Mr. White and thank him for the invitation.
I didn't want to interrupt the man, that would be rude, but this inspector, he came prepared. He immediately has his mask on his face. let's go in again and I've heard something about cats in the night. Cats cornered. Ugh. Well, he's murdered over here. At least I thought I heard that over here. This room is clear. Well, that's already part of the randomly generated stuff. By the way, I should first get a clean notebook, I would say. After all our formal inspections are quite pointless. Oh, they're already coming this way. You know what? Let's talk to her immediately.
How can I help you, Inspector?
Well, Raven, you're immediately walking away from what is possibly the murder scene. Where were you and who were you with?
I was in the conservatory with the doctor and the anonymous.
So the conservatory is supposedly with Doc, Raven, and Anonymous. So, did you see anyone acting suspiciously?
I don't know if it helps, but the Harlequin was holding a kitchen knife earlier.
So we have a kitchen knife this time, that what they're talking about, alright, and the Harlequin was holding it, alright. And do you have any suspicions on who did it?
The doctor was arguing with Mr. White earlier. Maybe that means something.
So, the doctor was arguing. Well, everybody can have an argument, but thank you nonetheless, Raven, goodbye. So, let's get on before she stabs us. Well, yes, Mr. White is certainly dead. And everybody left the room. So what you can also do, and I haven't seen yet, is G to open your little notebook. Here we tick on every person that's innocent. The one person that is not ticked is, well, that person is the one that did it. But we... Whoa! Did you get as turtles as I did? Hello, Mr. Anonymous.
How can I help you, Inspector?
So, were you indeed in the conservatory?
I was in the conservatory talking
Yes.
to the doctor. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
So, Raven's story for now seems to be true. Did you see anyone acting suspiciously?
Scaramouche has been secretly carrying the screwdriver all night. That could have been used as a murder weapon, right?
So the Scaramouche, alright. And who do you think did it?
I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
No problem, just don't creep up on me again, man. You gave me a heart attack. Whew. This is why I don't play horror games. I also don't watch horror movies. My mind, I tell you, it will play tricks on me, and I will dream of it. Very bad. Very, very badly. Hello, who are you?
How can I help you, Inspector?
You're supposedly the Harlequin, okay. You're supposedly holding the kitchen knife. Why am I so close to her? Where were you and who were you with?
I was in the ballroom with the devil and the cat.
Alright, the ballroom. The cat. The Harlequin. And the devil. Lovely combination there, huh? Did you see anyone acting suspiciously?
I'm certain Pierre was holding the screwdriver earlier. White was stabbed to death, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. And who do you think did it?
I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
No problem. Goodbye. Just don't stab me to death. Oh. Hello. I just inspect that spot.
Can I help you, Inspector?
Yes, Jester. Where were you and who were you with?
I was on my own in the study.
Oh dear, that doesn't give you a very good alibi, I'm afraid, Mr. Jester. So, did you see anyone acting suspiciously?
I don't know if it helps. The Anonymous was holding a kitchen knife earlier.
We don't know the murder weapon yet, but thank you. Who do you think did it?
The Harlequin was arguing with Mr. White earlier. Maybe that means something.
Yes, but the Harlequin says she has an alibi, so we'll have to talk to her. So, all of a sudden, people were over here. There's a murder weapon now over here? I don't see a murder weapon, alright. Are people just appearing out of thin air? Hello, Doctor.
Can I help you, Inspector?
And I knew that because he's wearing the mask of a plague doctor back in the medieval time. Where were you and who were you with?
I was in the conservatory talking to the Anonymous. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
Well, then it checks out what the Raven says, except that nobody knows that the Raven was there. Did you see anyone acting suspiciously?
It doesn't seem normal to carry a corkscrew around, does it to you? Well, the cat was doing just that.
The corkscrew by the cat, alright. Yes, she has been, ooh. And who do you think did it?
I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Alright. Well, we've talked to Anonymous, to the doctor, to the jester. We, are getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. Wait a second, is that a... No, that's... I know that the murder weapon is quite bright red. So if you don't see it, I'm probably blind. Or this mask is in my way. That's the Harlequin. We already talked to the Harlequin. Did we not? I think we did. That's Anonymous. Yes, you're the one that creeped up on me with the V for Vendetta mask. Yeah. They already talked to you as well, my man. Oh, the Scaramouche. Scaramouche, I think.
How can I help you, Inspector?
Where were you and who were you with?
I was in the ballroom with the devil and the cat.
Okay, something doesn't add up here. He supposedly was in the ballroom, but you weren't mentioned before in that spot when I called someone. We really need to talk to the cat, the Harlequin and the devil. Sorry, the cat and the devil, because we did talk to the Harlequin. And did you see anyone acting suspiciously?
I don't know why at the time, but I'm sure I saw the jester with a kitchen knife sometime before the incident.
So I think either the Harlequin or the Scaramouche might be lying. Who do you think did
The
it?
Anonymous has never liked Mr. White. He's been in his shadow for a long time. Envy will drive a person crazy. I'm not surprised it came to this.
I think that might be, pointing fingers. Goodbye. You did not stab me, so you're not the murderer. But we really need to find the cat. Which I'm not too fond of finding the cat. You might understand why. But, yeah. Is there anyone in this room at all? And also, I still need to find the murder weapon. No, I'm just being followed constantly by the Harlequin. I do not find that a pleasant idea. Last time, the murderer was also a woman. Oh! We have something over here. And we also have the Raven.
How can I help you, Inspector?
Where were you and who were you with?
I was in the conservatory with the doctor and the Anonymous.
Oh, we already talked to you. I'm so sorry. Goodbye. My fault. It's the kitchen knife. Okay, why are you following me? I'm just too handsome. I would do it over my thing, but then I would bump off my... Yeah. So it's the kitchen knife. Which means the Harlequin might indeed be lying, because the Harlequin was seen holding the kitchen knife. We have a motive for the Harlequin. And the Harlequin says she was in the same room as the cat and the devil, and the Scaramouche says not. You know what? Let's not pick up the murder weapon just now. Let's first find either the devil or the cat. Or not the devil or the cat. I need somebody else. I need the cat or the devil. Where are these folks? We need them. We might have this murder solved this time. Hopefully. Before he gets stabbed. Again. Painfully. The cat, we need you.
Can I help you, Inspector?
Yes. Who were you? And where were you?
I was in the ballroom, talking to the devil. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
So the devil and the cat check out. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a quick guess. After all, we have the failure before, and we do not want to make the video too long. We're going to pick up our little notebook. I'm going to say it's the Harlequin, based on the fact that we have a motive. Oh, and we have not picked up the weapon yet. So what we're going to do is do this and pick up the murder weapon, because perhaps it's not okay if you. I don't think they allow trials without having the murder weapon present, or at least not other very good evidence like fingerprints and stuff. So let's get the murder weapon. I now feel like it's all of a sudden the game is running extremely slowly, and I'm kind of fearing for my life. Like, why is the Raven blocking my path? I don't know if you're seeing it, but I'm looking at her. And I'm looking at you because I'm kind of scared for my life here.
Aha! It's covered in blood. I bet this is the murder weapon.
I think so as well. So let's say it's the Harlequin, and let's see if I done it right. We say that the Harlequin was the murderer. We've done it, of course. Nobody. Of course we've done it. Did you ever think I would not do it? I mean, come on, we're the beta plan. Well, anyways, if you indeed did like me doing such a small little game and love this content, I say leave a like, leave a subscribe, or give a comment and tell me that you want to see me do more of this type of silly little stuff. And in the meantime, I say, I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.